One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So SMU's offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Now on the move. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Rush is on him. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy thrown vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Clark wants to throw. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Joyner. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Joyner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. to the ground with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Clark to fire. And the third down pass is incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen. You set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Got a man. It's Cooper. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Mustangs are on the move. Passes takes him still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And the Bears get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air on 1st down. Here's some pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Harden. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Rides to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. trailing by a couple of scores. They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go right back to him. At the 45 on his way. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Clark to fire. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And wings it incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Bringing it back. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up by 24 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Clark wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pulls it in. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Bringing the heat. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the big fella. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are...
Time to take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field. Touchdown, SMU! Great job by the back on the option. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
So here comes the Bear offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback.
He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to.
And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on fourth down. The give as they work on that. That play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now on the option. Gives it on the option. Touchdown Mustangs! And the pummeling has started. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Clark wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They go to the ground. Crosses the 45. Wide open spaces. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.